Hi, I'm winemaker Brian Maloney, and I'm here in our estate Chardonnay vineyard with wine grower Eric Pooler.
Hello.
We're enjoying a glass of our 2013 estate Chardonnay. Eric, you want to talk a little bit about the estate Chardonnay?
Yeah, we've got 3 unique clones here planted at the estate. We've chosen to plant Chardonnay kind of in an area of the estate vineyard that's heavier. Chardonnay tends to perform better on heavier soils than Pinot Noir, and so we've designated the heavier spots for Chardonnay. We have the Wente clone up front that's planted in the largest quantity of acreage, and then that's followed by a small section of 809 where we're standing, then a section of Montrachet clone, which is a unique clone imported directly from Burgundy, and then more 809. You can see the vines themselves. When this vineyard was originally planted, it was trained to a bilateral vertical shoot position training style. We came in after a couple of years of farming it and added a cross arm so we could split the canopy. And instead of leaving just 2 canes, we had the choice to leave out 3 canes or 4 canes if we needed to. And by having that choice, we were really able to balance the plants. Some of the plants, based on the root system, wanted to push more vertical canopy growth, and we were able to capture that by spreading the plants out.
And what we've seen since adding this adaptation to our trellising system is really an increase in the overall quality of the Chardonnay coming off of our site, as well as an increase, more of a meager level, but still an increase in the quantity of Chardonnay coming off this site. That's enabled us to really designate each of these individual blocks as its own fermentation. Instead of having to pick everything together, we were able to do separate fermentations of the Wente, of the Montrachet, and of the 809, and then allowing us to blend that all back into this finished wine at the proportions we felt as winemakers made the most sense. And so while this is dominated by that very generous, very rich Wente Chardonnay, we did bring in a little bit more of that mineral-driven, higher acidity Montrachet selection, as well as the more floral selection of the 809 clone as well. All of them aged separately, but then blended back together, let to rest together for several months before being bottled unfiltered after about a year and a few months. Just a beautiful wine on the nose. You have those classic Chardonnay characteristics, and then just a hint of some hazelnut and some floral aromatics as well. And then on the palate, to me, Chardonnay is all about balance and being able to have that weight that spreads across, but then that cleanness that makes you want to go back for another sip. Enjoy.
Cheers.